Oh, Aspen. Aspen. Dang, you need a bath, buddy. Need yourself a bath. Hey, we're going to the wood store, dude. We are going to check out some wood. Hell yeah. You gotta take care of your business. Nice. Right. Hey, we got the boots on today. Alright, we just getting out of the house today. We just getting out of the house. Got some news, got some updates. We had the photo shoot with Family Lamb. Actually had a lot of fun. But the next day I went to the gym. When I got out of the gym, it felt a little off, you know what I mean? Like something wasn't quite right. So I get home and the next morning it's supposed to rain. Bam does a little better in the weather. So I went to go get on Bam, you know, start her up, and I couldn't move it at all. Couldn't move the bike. Like, I tried to walk it back, couldn't move it at all. I looked down, I got a flat tire, bro. Flat tire on Bam, which made me kind of sad. So I had to tow it out to the shop because I got the tire warranties on it. Damn, boy, it's boogie. I had the tire warranty on it, and I wanted to use that option so I didn't have to pay for it, but they made me pay out of pocket to tow. They should reimburse me though, so to be determined on that. But so I towed Bam back to the shop. Now the shop couldn't initiate the warranty claim because it was the weekend and the warranty company was closed for business that day or something like that. It was on a Saturday. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. Hey, today it's a crisp 57 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, I just got right into business. I didn't even say hi to you guys. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, it's a crisp 57 degrees. We're just going on a little cruise just to get out of the house. We do not have work today, so we're just kind of boogieing, you know what I mean? Having fun, Yeah, get the weeble wobbles. Weeble wobbles. We're just having a little fun, getting out of the house, you know, getting some miles in. Yeah, we're taking Black Betty, oh gal, today. We're taking Black Betty because Bam Lamb's in the shop. Anyways, so I towed Bam Lamb out to the shop so they could take care of the warranty thing, but the warranty company is closed, so they're holding Bam Lamb hostage. I know, it's a sad day. It's a sad day. They're holding Bam Lamb hostage till Tuesday, you know? Tuesday, you know? Because the shop is closed Sunday and Monday. Now here's the unfortunate part. I am off today and tomorrow. Today is Sunday. I'm off today and tomorrow. There's a policeman somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's police. Oh, interesting. I wonder what's going on over there. So Bam Lam's in the shop. I ran over, I guess at some point or another, I ran over a nail and it just slowly bled out. And I don't know if you know much about tires, but the way the tire tread is made, once it has a hole in it, you can plug it and still be fine for a little while, but especially if there's a lot of centripetal force as it spins, it expands. and it goes in and out. So if the tire, if there's a hole in it in just the right spot, as you speed up and it gets taller, it'll rip even further. So it's more dangerous, especially if it's on the back tire. Oh my goodness. So I don't even want to risk it. I just take care of the warranty process and let them replace it for me. And then obviously, you know, there's the forms and stuff I got to fill out. You know, I got to give them the VIN, the make and model, the whole shebang on that. But I think it's worth it in the end, because they'll reimburse me for the tow. They'll reimburse me for the tow and then replace the tire for free. So I think that's a pretty good idea to go ahead and take care of that, and then just kind of go without the bike for a couple of days, which is sad, I know. But in the meantime, I do have some footage from the photo shoot that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. We have bad news. We put up a couple of videos and there's copyrights on them because of the songs that were used. Now the videos were hot, I'll be honest. Woo! I'm gonna gump. Anyways, the videos were hot, but you know, one of them got banned globally because of the song that was played, which I'm kind of upset about, because that's the one that I edited. The other one wasn't banned. It's still up on YouTube, so y'all have access to watch that. It's just not going to be monetized, which is fine, because the channel's not monetized anyway. It's more along the lines of putting something out there for you guys to enjoy and watch, and, you know, be a part of my journey on motorcycle ownership. So yeah, go check it out. There's a pretty good video up right now. You can go watch that. But I do have some shorts and I do have some pictures. I'm going to be putting those in to avoid the copyright nonsense. I probably won't do music with them until I get the time to sit down and make my own, which could take a while. I've done one in the past. I'll be honest, it wasn't very good, so I've got a lot to learn on that aspect. And then obviously I've got a lot to learn on the video editing aspect as well. But I would love for y'all to be a part of that journey. So stick around, ladies and gents, stick around. We're gonna get y'all some good stuff. He's got the zoomies today. This is the homie X-Can. I've been playing video games with him for a long time. Known him since high school. We were in marching band together. He played the trumpet. And I played the tuba. I played the sousaphone. So the big old boom, 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 boom. And we just kind of clicked. Kind of hung out and stuff. Video games. You know, we're kind of nerds. And so he taught me how to build PCs. And old Black Betty used to actually be his bike, but he was trying to get out of the payments on it, so I went ahead and bought her off of him. And then we've been taking good care of her ever since. We've been taking real good care of her. And when I got Bam-Lam, so I had a 636. Y'all know this by this point. I had a 636, and when I got that 636, I wanted a riding buddy, obviously, as one does. So I let him ride Black Betty, so, you know, he got to go back to his roots. Damn, boy! So I let him ride Black Betty so I can have a riding buddy, and it's kind of good to get out, because, you know, we may live together as a roommate and everything, but we don't really get to hang out all that much. We work different jobs, you know, we have different schedules, we play different games. So one thing we do have in common is that we love riding motorcycles. So, you know, I put him on old Black Betty here, old gal, and then I rode the 636 around. Well, then the 636, I got run off the road. The bike got totaled. It's a huge ordeal. Actually, still dealing with the Gap Insurance Company on that, but that should be resolved very soon. Oh, we are braking. The The 636, when it got totaled, I had to take Black Betty back, and he hadn't had the opportunity. Oh shoot! Hadn't had the opportunity to ride. So when I got Bam Lamb, you know, I had to put him back on Black Betty. So we've been cruising around a little bit, having some fun. Well, now Black Betty's back in the shop because we had planned on going on one of the Sunday slow rides today. Now, over here in the Frisco area, they have a thing, it's Sunday slow ride, and it's pretty cool. A group of just motorcycle enthusiasts, everything from touring bikes, sport bikes, cruisers. I mean, you name it, they got it out there. There's some naked bikes that show up. There's a Ducati V4 carbon fiber. Oh, it's so nice. But you know, just a group of people that enjoy motorcycles and usually have Sundays off, and they'll go out there. Well, I usually don't get Sundays off, so when I get the opportunity to, we usually go out there and do one of the Sunday slow rides. It's pretty beginner friendly, but there's experienced guys out there too, and they just like to get out and have a good time and cruise around and enjoy the motorcycle, you know, with like-minded people. So we were going to do that, but then, you know, Bam Lamb had the nail in the tire, so we had to send her to the shop. So we are going to Walmart. We're going to Walmart. We're going to pick up some gasoline. We're going to pick up some gasoline, and then boogie on over to this wood shop that he's taking a gander at. So Xcan started a YouTube channel for his project that he's been doing. Again, he's been getting into building stuff, so he started a YouTube channel for that. It's currently called Measure Twice Maybe, but he's about to rebrand it because he's only got one short up right now, and he likes another idea better. I think he's gonna call it Wood Chips and Coffee. Hello there. But he's going to call it Wood Chips and Coffee. So he's been building up a bunch of neat stuff, and he's gonna start posting all that content there. It's mainly time-lapse videos right now, but he's building like workbenches. He's got an old co-worker of his wants a like a vinyl record stand. Oh, let's go ask him right quick. Hi, what is the name you're changing your YouTube to?
Changing it to Sawdust and Coffee.
Sawdust and Coffee. I said Wood Chips and Coffee. I was like, that don't sound right.
I mean, yeah, that could work. But...
Yeah. Hell yeah. Go ahead. Sawdust and Coffee. Sawdust and Coffee. So that's going to get him active and, you know, doing stuff and making things, and obviously making the content as well. And it'll help because he's more into the photography side of things as well. So he's how I initially learned how to start editing videos, and then I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot to learn about editing, but kind of in tandem, working together on our different projects, we can bounce ideas off of one another. So you can expect to see some progression in my editing skills as well as his. And if you'd like to follow his journey, I will link that bad boy in the description. Very nice, very nice. So we're going to the other side of town. Why are we braking? We are going to the other side of town where they have a wood shop. I don't know the name of it, but when I find out, I will let you guys be in the know. Just kind of to get out of the house. You know, it's the day off. We're not doing anything work-wise. We do have some chores to do around the old abode, but we could do that later. You know, it's just like trash and sweeping and a little bit of mowing and stuff. We can do that later. Let it warm up a little bit first, because again, it is about 57 degrees out. It's supposed to be closer to like the 65 mark later on in the day, so just gonna get out and enjoy the weather before it starts getting super hot, which I prefer the warmth anyways, you know, being a Texas boy and all, but kind of give us the opportunity to get out and about and boogie around a little bit, you know. Weeble wobbles. But yeah, I'm excited to get Bamalam back, to have some fun on her again. The photo shoot was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. We did probably about 4 or 5 hours of just straight up filming. We did some filming for my channel and for the homies channel as well. Not XYan or Sawdust and Coffee, but another channel, Chase Farrow, who is a good friend of mine. Known him for longer than I've known XYan here. He's one of my childhood friends. So, you know, it's pretty cool to kind of hang out with the homies and, you know, be involved in just like filming and editing and the whole 9 yards, bouncing around ideas for what would look cool or what we think would look cool, or, you know, different shots and different angles and stuff like that. And then obviously in getting involved in making content, the content side of things, is learning from people who have been doing it for a while. Nothing like crazy big channels or anything, but they do have a bit of a following, and so kind of learning from those guys as they like how they started and how to get started and how to, you know, get retention, and then editing, obviously making better content for you guys. So kind of neat to be a part of that. And then be around fellow motor enthusiasts, you know, motor enthusiasts. Give the right hand a break here, kind of cruise a little bit. We got this little lever here. This is one of those things I would not recommend for newer riders. I would wait until you get a little more comfortable on a bike first. It's called this is a throttle lock, so some of the newer bikes with a bunch of electronics have it built into it, but the older bikes, or the more bare bones bikes, do not. Oh, big bone. The more bare bones bikes don't have access to those, like electronics and features and stuff. So what you can do is buy one of these guys. I don't remember how much I paid for this guy. You can find them on Amazon. It just clamps onto the throttle, and then as you roll back and increase throttle input, you push that guy down and it holds it against the brake to kind of give your wrist a break, you know, because, you know, you're gripping on the throttle, on the handlebars quite a bit. It can wear out your hands. But you do have to be careful. It's one of those things, you have to be comfortable on a bike before you start getting into this kind of thing, because I mean, so serious. You have to be very attentive, especially as a new rider, whenever you're on the road, because some people they just don't pay attention. At the end of the day, this is a commute, you know what I mean? Everything is a commute. So if you think about it, when you're in a car, you're not really looking out for motorcycles. You're more concerned about where you're going and what you're doing in the process. So I can't tell you how many times I've come across someone who's on the phone, you know, chit-chatting with somebody, and they've known that I was in the lane and still somehow just completely forget in the process of having a conversation or something that I am there, then I've almost got run off the road a couple of times like that as well. So it's one of those things, you just got to be super careful. I should have stayed in that lane. Yep, should have stayed in this lane. That guy's just gonna weasel his way in here. Oh, Mickey D's, baby, Mickey D's. Mickey D's nuts. Got it. What's up, brother? A little Indian motorcycle there. Indian motorcycle. Those guys are nice. Indian does make a fantastic bike. What have we got going? It looks like a Honda. Huh. Oh, I miss Bamalam, dude. I miss Bamalam. Everybody's out on the bikes today. It's nice and cool. It's probably warmed up. It's probably not quite the 67 degree or 57 degrees that it was when we left the house. Because again, the temperature is supposed to be increasingly rising up to about 65, 68, something like that. Oh, very nice. I miss Bamalam. I want Bamalam back. I want my Hurspurs. It's unfortunate that it happened like that too. I don't ever get 2 days off back to back, but the day that I do, the one time that I do get 2 days off back to back, dude, the bike's in the shop, just kind of waiting on that guy to get back. But it's okay, you know, Black Betty needs some love too. She only gets used whenever we're going to work. So, or when one of my buddies is riding. Hey, fuck you! Your quick little stoplight pump in, you know. You know, I whacked my knee. I whacked my knee when I was getting back on the bike. Yeah, decided to switch it up today. I usually just wear Vans or my riding boots. Today we are wearing the cowboy boots. We're wearing the old shit stompers. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Had to switch it up a little bit. Paid good money for these boots. They've lasted me a long time, actually. I've had these guys for probably like 5 years or so, and they're still in pretty decent condition. Get in some weeble wobbles here.